All right.
Good morning. This is call number 2020-08298 in the interest of Ian, Aiden, and Landon Longoria. Please raise your right hands to be sworn. Parties. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Ruben Longoria III. I'm the father to the children.
All right, ma'am, your name and your relationship to the children. You must be on. You must be muted because I can't hear you.
Marissa Saldana, and I'm the mother to the children.
All right, and for the state.
Angela Jeffers, Your Honor.
All right, we've got an original petition and a suit affecting parent-child relationship. There was a temporary order entered in July 8th of 2020. We're having a final hearing today, and do we have any stipulations?
Your Honor, as far as I know, we've stipulated to the conservatorship, visitation, and geographical restriction basically remaining the same. The only issues that we would like to address today, Your Honor, is the retro support, the child support, and the court costs.
All right, so far, is that correct, Ms. Saldana? Ms. Saldana,
Yes, sir.
is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Longoria, is that correct? What you
Yes.
said?
Yes.
Okay, so the only issue is retroactive child support and child support?
Yes, sir.
And court costs, Your Honor. That was what we reserved for final issue, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, let's proceed.
All right, Your Honor, parties have stipulated that Exhibit A and B is offered into evidence, is a check of the non-custodial parent, Ruben Longoria, for the year of 2019, and the wages that he had up until 2016 when he lost his job.
All right, have you had an opportunity to look at this, these two exhibits, Mr. Longoria?
And what exhibit was that?
The International Longshoremen's Association, looks like
I
the
seen-
pay stubs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They're
All right. Do you have any objections to me looking at them?
no, you can go ahead and look at them.
All right, Ms. Saldana, any objections to me looking at them? You need to speak up.
No, sir.
Okay. Exhibits A and B, you're asking to be submitted, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, exhibits A and B are submitted into evidence.
The state calls Marissa Michelle Saldana. Miss Saldana, what is your full name?
It's Marissa Michelle Saldana.
And you are the mother of Ian, Aiden, and Landon. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking this court to set child support in this case on the final order?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you have any personal knowledge about the wages that Mr. Longoria might have made or currently makes?
No, ma'am, I don't. We have no communication.
Okay. When you last knew about his income information or where he worked, where did he work at?
He worked at Longshoremen Association.
Okay. And do you know how much he made an hour?
It varied. It could have been from maybe 20 to 30, $35 an hour, depending on what his job duty was that day.
Okay. Are you aware if he is still currently employed at that place of employment?
As of right now, I know the only thing I know is that he's not working because he's injured.
Because he's what?
Injured?
Injured.
Okay. And do you know when that injury might have occurred?
I believe it was at the end of May of this year.
As far as retroactive child support, are you asking this court to order some type of retroactive child support in this case?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. And when was the last time you and Mr. Longoria resided in the same household?
The end of August,
Okay.
so September 1st.
Okay. So are you asking this court to set retroactive child support from September 1st of what year?
Of 2019.
Okay.
It was that September?
Yes, September 1st.
Okay. September 1st, 19. All right.
And since that date, has he given you any support for these children?
He's only giving me $600, and that was in January of 2020.
Okay. Are you a long ways from your speaker, from your microphone, ma'am?
No, sir, I'm not.
Well, okay. For whatever reason, it's coming in very softly. So your answer was he gave you how much?
$600 in January of 2020.
Okay.
And has he given you any other form of support for these children?
No, he has not.
And do you know if Mr. Longoria has any other children under 18 outside of the children that you have with him?
No, he does not.
And if court costs are assessed in this case, are you asking that the court costs be billed to Mr. Longoria?
Yes, ma'am.
I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any questions for her, Mr. Longoria?
Who?
Ms. Saldana, you have any questions for Ms. Saldana?
I want to try to do away with that retroactive
You
back child
haven't.
support.
You have any questions for her?
Can we do away with retro back child support from September 1st, 2019?
Okay, Ms. Saldana, the answer.
No.
Okay. You have another question?
Can you tell them why I stopped giving you money from January? Me and you came into an agreement.
That has nothing to do
Hold
with
on
it.
a minute, ma'am. Hold on a minute. He has an opportunity to ask you questions. You need to allow him to ask you the question, and then you can answer the question. What was the question, Mr. Longoria?
I stopped giving her. We come to
No,
an agreement.
what's the question?
Can you tell them why I stopped giving you money in January? Can you tell them why?
Ms. Saldana?
Because I got in an altercation, but that has nothing to do with the child support.
Mr. Longoria, any question?
Tell them there was a pistol in the front seat and you had the children in the back seat.
That has nothing to do with this, Mr. Longoria. I have my license to carry, so my children's lives were not at risk. And my question to you is,
No. You have no questions. You're not asking questions right now. You're just answering questions. You have another question, Mr. Longoria?
Yes, may you please do away with back child support because you were in another relationship while I was still living at the house, and you want me to support you and the dude. You don't want the money for the kids.
What is the question?
I'm asking her to do away with back child support because
No, she said no. All right. You have another question.
yeah, can I get the social security numbers of my kids so I can change my beneficiaries, please?
It's a question to you, Miss Aldana.
Yes, that's fine. I can send them through email.
All right. And further, Mr. Longoria,
Sir,
any other question?
no, better communication. Can we have better communication with the kids?
Miss Aldana?
We can have better communication if you can send me through an email. I am not unblocking you from my phone. So you can send me an email or we can set up through the app.
That's fine. That's fine. No more questions, Judge. Let's just get this over with. I mean,
Okay, hold on a minute, dog. Hold on a minute. Wait a second. We're not done yet. All right, Miss
Yes.
Jeffries, you have
Yes,
any other
sir.
witnesses?
I would like to call Mr. Longoria, Your Honor.
All right.
The state calls Ruben Longoria III. Can you please state your full name?
Ruben Longoria III.
Okay, and you're the father of Ian, Aiden, and Landon. Is that correct?
Yes. Apparently, yes.
Okay. And you understand that we are trying to set child support in this case. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you currently employed, sir?
I'm still employed but off injured.
Okay. And when was the last time you worked at that job?
May 30th, 2020.
Okay. And have you been receiving any type of unemployment, sir?
I was denied unemployment benefits.
And have you been receiving any workman's compensation since you were laid off?
Short-term disability.
And how much is that a month?
2,000.
Okay. And have you actually gotten a check workman's comp for $2,000 yet?
I've got one back in around September 1st
Okay.
of 2020.
And how much would your workman's comp benefit be per month? Are you aware of that amount?
I'm not on workman's comp. It's an auto accident. It was off the job injury.
Okay. So are you receiving any type of disability payment per
Yeah,
month? Your injury?
that's what I just told you. Short-term disability, $2,000
Who are you getting the disability payment from?
from an insurance called Transamerica. It's a supplemental insurance that I buy on the side just in case something happens to me off of work.
And it's $2,000 a month.
I was getting 2,000, yes, but I haven't received one yet. The doctor's paperwork is all wrong, and I'm waiting on the check in the mail as of today.
So what type of injury did you have?
Auto accident. I was rear-ended from the back. I have neck and back problems.
Oh, have you had an operation?
I've had an injection in my neck on October, and I guess yesterday, Monday the 16th, I had an injection in my lower back.
Okay. And when do you anticipate going back to work?
I go back to the doctor December 17th, and hopefully I can be released by then.
Do we want to go forward with this final hearing today, Miss Jeffries, since he's temporarily off of work?
Your Honor, Mr. Longoria wished to approach because he did not wish to delay it further. We did offer that it be delayed until he heard back from the doctor and got more clarification on the $2,000 that he's supposed to receive from the insurance claim. But he wished to approach. So, Your Honor, I defer to you if you think it's in the best interest that we wait to find out. The state is okay with that. And I think Ms. Aldana, I don't want to speak for you, but I think her concern is she wanted to wait as well until he went to the doctor.
Well, I think that's a good idea. We need to see where if you're going to be getting back to work or what's going to be going on at this point.
I see what you're trying to say, but currently right now I'm backed up $7,800 plus then she wants the retroactive. So if I don't go back to work next year, I can't afford to give her $475 a week. I can't afford that right now. I cannot afford that. And it's all gonna add up. It's all gonna add up, and I'm gonna be in the hole. Like, I'm gonna be in the hole. I mean,
Well, you've given her $600 so far, right?
we came to an agreement. I was gonna give her $300 a week, but some stuff happened, and
And you didn't give it to her.
no, I did give $300, but I stopped because some stuff happened.
Okay, some stuff happened, but nevertheless, children need to still continue to eat, right?
Yes. No, and I've asked her, what do the kids need? She does not tell me. You know, I left the house September 1st because she was in another relationship already. I didn't want to
And
leave.
that has nothing to do with the fact that you owe child support.
But that's wrong, man. I mean, that's wrong.
Well, I don't know if it's wrong or not. It's wrong between you and her, but it's not wrong between me. So I'm going to reset this matter.
I'm just gonna be in the hole. I'm gonna be in the hole.
You already are in the hole.
I'm gonna be more in the
Case
hole.
reset until
How am I supposed to start another family?
what's the reset date?
Your Honor, the trial date is March 30th of 2021, but I would, I guess, ask the court in this circumstance, can we get a date sooner than March 30th of 2021?
No, because we don't know that he's even going to be back to work by March 30th, 2021.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to reset this matter until March 30th, 2021. If you can start giving her some money, you can start giving her some money and get less back in the hole. It's up to you, sir.
That's $8,000 plus 7. That's 15,000 plus another.
All right. Did you hear what I said? Thank you very much.
Yeah, y'all have a nice day too. Have a nice day.
May we be excused, Your Honor?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Aldana, if you can, please log back into the other Zoom. Mr. Longoria, since you're still there, or he logged off, log back into the other Zoom and I'll get the reset order done.
Okay, the same one that was in the mail?
I have to do a new one.